This is 55 TV and we are with David Shillinglaw. Speak to me about the show that you've got coming up.
Okay, so the show, which opens in a few weeks at Stolen Space Gallery, is called My Idea of Fun, which is actually a phrase that's been used by other people before. It's just like a generic title, I guess. I like to borrow other people's titles. Like I had a show called Reasons to Be Cheerful, which is an Ian Dury song, and
Sure.
there's definitely like positive mantras throughout my work, like keep smiling, my idea of fun. There's all this kind of emphasis on trying to have fun, and I think the whole show is about the importance of play. So a lot of my work for this show is loosely based around board games or the idea of puzzles or artifacts that have importance, so shrines or some sort of collection of relics that have importance to me, almost like Lucky Charms, you know. So the show is about having fun, and it's about how important that is for me to enjoy what I do. So there's a lot of meaning behind the work I've made over the last few years, which is in the show, but I've almost taken that explanation away to an extent and emphasised the point that I made all this stuff and I really enjoyed making it, and ultimately I made it for myself. And then the point, I think, is that people will get lost in the work and negotiate their way around it and hopefully discover something they love in it. There's lots of access points to it, lots of pop kind of one-liner words that people will relate to. And it's just going to be a nice party kind of atmosphere. I'm painting Twister on the gallery floor, and there's a piano I've painted, and a lot of the work is vaguely humorous and kind of pokes fun at myself and art generally, and yeah, and tries to be a little bit more light-hearted about it. Because a lot of the work's about heavy things, life and death usually, but I've tried to make it like a series of punchlines to a joke that you're not supposed to really fully understand. Like I was saying to you earlier, if you have to explain the joke, it's not funny. So a lot of these paintings have that principle applied to them, that if you have to explain why this works or what it's about, then you've probably missed the point. So they're more like poems. Each one is like a visual poem or a map of an invisible city or a song which hopefully you can dance to.
Do you believe that being an artist can make you happier, or is it just a reason for being?
I think being an artist is a really amazing, very fortunate position to be in, because ultimately my job is to have great ideas and then make them look nice, like represent them and make other people enjoy it. But any job could do that. I've got a lot of friends who probably would like the freedom that I have, but maybe would like to be a professional footballer instead, or a pop star, or it's one of those jobs that is so subjective. It's all about my outlook. So I don't know. What was the question again?
Do you believe that being an artist can make you happier, or is it just a reason for being?
For me, it is the ultimate form of expression and the freedom. And I think freedom is the greatest currency. You know, like to be free to decide your time and your energy and all of those things. That's the greatest thing I have, really, is the freedom to do what I do. Does it make me happy? Sometimes it makes me really stressed out and really question constantly what I'm doing, whether it's any good and whether other people will like it or whether I've got enough money to pay my rent or all those things. But that struggle's really exciting. So it's not always as simple as being happy. It's like I believe that success is maintaining what you love, and I love doing this. So for me, being able to do it that's it. It's successful. I don't always measure it in happiness, because happiness kind of comes and goes. You know, it's like I don't know. I get happy for stupid reasons, because there's enough milk in the fridge to just make one more coffee. I'm like, yay! Or my cat comes and wakes me up, and I'm like, ah. So, Those things make me happy. Being an artist is more like a way of life.
Blue's a reoccurring colour, and a certain type of blue, certain shades of blue. Why is blue so predominant in your work?
Well, blue is a very special colour. Generally, it is a kind of magic colour. I think a lot of artists have used it for different reasons, but it's always got this kind of soulful quality. So Picasso famously used it because, I think it was because his best friend had committed suicide and he was depressed, so he used blue to express that. And famously in art history, blue was the most expensive pigment to get, so artists would use it for Jesus or Mary or something really special in the painting. My mum's family name is Blue, so I grew up with this blue theme. And just generally, I think blue is a great colour, but a lot of them are primary colours. I mean, there is a lot of yellow in that painting, but generally I use a lot of red and blue and very pop colours, like straight out of the tin, almost primary, not all primary, because the turquoisey blues I use like a spectrum of that. So, but I'd say there was this pop colour that palette that I use that's based on like road signs or board games or comic books. Pop art's a big influence to me, you know. So those like flat colours, almost like red traffic light and green traffic light, like those colours, they really speak to me, and I think they speak to all of us. As you're walking down the street, you see road signs and you see like police chevrons, and you just understand it.
Yeah. You have a very hectic, almost schizophrenic way of being and working.
No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, yes, I do.
Would you say you're calmest when you're just stacked up with things that are going on and...
Calmest? I'm at my best maybe when I'm working. Calm, I don't know if I get calm. I don't know. Probably when I'm just hanging out with my girlfriend or my friends, eating. I like cooking.
Yeah.
So I like the process of cooking and then relaxing with food. And then as soon as I've sat down for long enough, I jump back up and I don't know, I'm quite restless.
Right,
I don't enjoy relaxing, really.
Sure.
It's the truth. I find even lying in bed, like trying to sleep, I'm like, but there's that thing. I'm constantly like, just as I'm going to sleep, like, making reminders in my phone or writing things down. Like, I feel lazy if I relax, you know. I've got a really bad back, and I went for a massage, and I actually had acupuncture as well. And even then, like, I'm lying there, like, getting a massage because I've got this really bad back, and I was like, I've got to do this and that and that and this. I find it hard to switch off.
Yeah. Would you like to be able to relax easily and step away from yourself and your work, or are you just content always being active and...
I don't know, it's kind of just all I know. I don't really long to be another way. I'm sure other people would like me to relax. I probably drink too much coffee. I should probably stop drinking coffee, start doing yoga, and I don't know if I'm going to do either of those things. I'm hyperactive. This is me, like, really relaxed.
You enjoy being David Shillinglaw.
I love being David Shillinglaw. It's great. It's great.
Do you just get over David Shillinglaw sometimes and want to...
No. Yeah, I really do. So it's a love-hate relationship, really. He's horrible, David Shillinglaw.
No, he's not that I know of him anyway.
No, he's a nightmare.
Can he be a real nightmare sometimes?
Yeah.
I guess so.
I don't know, like, it's good. It's nice to be me. I make the most of it. I don't know, it's hard. That's a strange question. Do you like being you?
I hate being me.
Really? Would you like to be someone else?
Well, when you look at other people, you kind of start to think, no, actually, I'm okay.
Exactly.
Don't you? But I'm over analytical of myself. Good days and bad days.
Ups and downs, swings and roundabouts.
Yeah.
I think sometimes it can feel like you want other things, but just just trying to accept and enjoy what I've got. I'm happy.
I laugh at myself when I'm in a great mood for hating myself for such a period of time. But when I'm hating myself, it's really difficult because I do genuinely just don't like myself too much.
Yeah, one of my friends calls me the grand old Duke of York.
Right.
Because when I'm up, I'm up. When I'm down, I'm down.
Yeah,
and
right.
when I'm neither halfway up, I'm neither up or down or something. I'm quite extreme. I can like be really euphoric and happy if something's going right, and then really heavy and down if they're not. But no, I'm generally really happy to be me.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good.
Works for me.